Welcome to the 2013 American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Janesville. Everyone has their own reason to relay. The reasons why we relay are as individual and different as every one of you sitting out there right now. Most of you know why Tim and I relay. We relay in memory of our Drew, who lost his battle with leukemia when he was 9 years old, about 6.5 years ago. My inspiration to continue my volunteer work with the American Cancer Society goes with me everywhere, in the form of a tribute tattoo to Drew on my back. It helps me believe that Drew's got my back always. Earlier this summer, I was surfing the internet for something inspirational to write about in my welcome address this year. It was May 21st, and I was surfing Facebook after searching Pinterest and other social networks looking for that profound idea that hadn't quite come to me yet. I stumbled upon an essay that had been shared by several of my friends, and it appeared to be a review of a Kenny Chesney concert that Tim and I had also attended the weekend before. So I started to read, and quickly discovered that this wasn't a concert review after all. It was that profound moment that I had been searching for, and I'd like to share just a little bit of that essay with you. As the music of Kenny Chesney rang through Miller Park in Milwaukee, I couldn't help but think, what a great day. I noticed the group of 6 ladies in front of us, each dressed well, sharing their new cowboy hats and taking an excessive amount of pictures on their smartphones. They couldn't be more than 40, uploading pics to Facebook and texting their shots to loved ones at home. In the group, one lady stood out to me. She was beautiful. She was petite with a short pixie haircut that only some girls can pull off. I noticed her because of her smile. It never left her face. She was the first one in the group there and greeted each of her friends with a huge hug. She high-fived them with every new song as if it was better than the last, almost as if each song was a memory to her that got better and better. We exchanged a few glances throughout the night, and I hoped she didn't notice my eavesdropping. Slowly, she started to wind down. She wasn't dancing as much, and her friend began to hold her hand in support. It was clear that her full day of celebrating was catching up to her. Slowly, she sunk into her friend's embrace. Then her friend turned to me suddenly and told me that she had never been to a country music show before. But what she told me next, I will never forget. "We're here celebrating our friend," she said as she gestured to the one I was watching all evening. "She has stage 4 breast cancer and isn't doing well at all." My heart sunk, and right then, time literally stood still. How could this be? She was so beautiful, the life of the party. Full of life, but losing it all right before our eyes. "This concert is on her bucket list," the girl continued. What? A bucket list? I had never met anyone with a bucket list before. My heart sunk even further. I looked right into the woman's eyes. "You are so beautiful," I remarked and continued. "Have you ever been to a party and noticed that one lady who steals the show? The one who works the room better than the rest? The one who sparkles effortlessly? That's you. You've got it, girl." She looked deeper into my eyes and with her cold arms gave me the warmest hug of the night. She was appreciative but exhausted just the same. I knew that was all she had to give that night. I watched her concerned friends scramble for water and napkins and trade shoulders for her to lean on. Nobody wanted to leave, especially her. This was her night. But within 30 minutes, she was green and throwing up. She couldn't hold it in any longer. They rushed her out and into the darkness. I was among 40,000 strangers having the time of their lives, drinking, laughing, dancing, and making such happy memories. None of them knew of this beautiful lady and her struggle to survive. She was dying beneath the stars at Miller Park, listening to amazing music, and nobody knew. The lump grew into tears. I was angry. I was mad I could not help her, mad that nobody could help her make this go away. There goes my life, the good stuff, how forever feels, summertime, never wanted nothing more. Not one song went by without me thinking of her. Why didn't I hug her one more time? Why didn't I talk to her earlier? She's gone now, and I will never know how her story ends. I do know that on that chilly May night at Miller Park, a stranger changed my life forever. As this story went viral on social networks and got picked up by several mass media sources, we quickly learned that the woman is Molly, a 36-year-old mother of 3 from Jefferson. In 2010, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And in September of 2012, her cancer came back in her spine and sternum, and her diagnosis is terminal. So like the woman who wrote the essay, who by the way may be here tonight, I never had a bucket list either, but I do now. And my bucket list has one thing on it: to have a part in finding a cure for cancer, all cancers, because people like Molly should be living their life as if it's their last day because they want to. We've all said that at one time or another, not because they have to. Our theme for this year's Relay for Life is 100 Years of Hope, which refers to the American Cancer Society's 100th birthday this year. 100 years of providing research, support, and help to cancer patients. We have come a long way in 100 years, but we still have a long way to go. The phrase of the 100-year movement is #FinishTheFight. Perhaps you've seen it in tweets, status updates, or television ads. I am in this for the long haul, to finish the fight. I may not be your event co-chair forever, but I will forever continue to finish the fight in my own way, with Drew as my inspiration and knowing that he has my back. So I ask all of you, will you help to finish the fight? We need to finish the fight for those who can't, those who have fought their cancer and lost, those who have fought their cancer and, like Molly, had it return, only to have to fight again even harder. Those who have fought their cancer and are sitting out there tonight with purple t-shirts. You all are an inspiration for me and for Tim and for so many others. We come together tonight at this Relay for Life event and others just like it all around the world to finish the fight. We can do this, and when we do, it will be epic. And it is at the top of my bucket list to be able to say that I had a part in making that happen. How about all of you?